here we have a situation where we have 3 usage patterns on the left and 3 encoding ladders on the right. And up here, it's mostly mobile viewing with pretty low bandwidth. And here we see an encoding ladder that's concentrating on the lower rungs. And just to be perfectly clear, they're encoding the same video file 3 different ways. And so obviously they're doing per title encoding based upon the complexity of the video, but they're also changing how they construct the encoding ladder based upon the distribution pattern of that video. And then here is mostly PC at relatively high bit rates. Here's the different ladder to account for that. And then here's an almost total high bandwidth ladder where I can't really read the numbers on this display here, but I guess it's 100% is TV. And what we see in the ladder down here is we're seeing a high concentration, high data rates here, and not a lot of rungs down here. Why create rungs that nobody's going to view? So I think from my perspective, this is kind of the next big thing, because it really does change fundamentally how you create your encoding ladders. And we're going to look at I put together a theoretical construct to rate the various per title technologies that I looked at. And when I did that rating, I used this data set to do it. So when I rated per title technologies last year, if there was an increase of VMAF quality of, say, 28 points in a very low rung on the encoding ladder, which is pretty easy to do, right? Because the original rung might be 320 by 180, but the per title encoding technology may produce a data rate that matches the low rung, but encode at 640, 360, or a higher resolution. In that case, you're going to get a significant boost of VMAF quality, but if only 0.002% of the people actually view that stream, it's not that big a deal for that technology. So really what you want to do when you're analyzing a per title technology is analyze it in the context of how many viewers are watching which rungs in the encoding ladder. And to do that, I utilize this data set.